As soon as you land, the first thing you notice is the cold, not the crisp mountain cold you know. It is quite a bit heavier. It presses down on your fur like a wet blanket that never dries. You exhale and your breath hangs in the air longer than it should. The light is flat and grey, filtered through a sky that sits unusually low. The whole world feels compressed, like something enormous is pressing down the horizon. You stand up, all 600 pounds of you, and then you smell it. Something big, something close, and something that smells almost like you, but not quite. You've never felt the urge to run from a smell before, you do now. You are a modern grizzly bear, one of the most adaptable large predators on Earth. A creature that can eat almost anything, sleep through winter, and thrive from Alaska to the Rocky Mountains. You have no natural predators. You are, in your world, the apex, but you no longer exist in your world. Somehow, and we won't pretend to explain how, you have woken up in Pleistocene Europe, roughly 35,000 years ago. A continent locked in the grip of the last great ice age, where the cold isn't a season, it's a permanent condition. And that smell, that's a cave bear. It's 300 to 500 kilograms of pure bulk, built like an absolute unit and has a skull the size of your torso. You move away from the cave bear smell and your first problem hits you within a few hours. You have no food. Back home your diet is extraordinarily varied. Salmon, wild berries and elk calf are all on the menu. You are the definition of an opportunist, but this landscape is alien to your instincts. You follow a frozen river for 2 days scanning for fish. The river doesn't have salmon, it has grayling and arctic char, cold water species you've never encountered. Whilst you look for fish, a unique smell triggers your nose, so you follow the smell and the carcass you find stops you in your tracks. It's a woolly mammoth, or what's left of one. An old female probably separated from our herd during a winter crossing. She's been dead for 2 days now. A cave bear, your closest competitor on this continent, is not a carnivore. Despite its terrifying size, the cave bear is mostly vegetarian. Its teeth are built for grinding plants, not rending flesh. It would barely look twice at this carcass, so over the next 4 hours you consume over 40 kilograms of meat. You keep some of it under a snowbank, and you guard the rest aggressively, chasing off a family of cave hyenas. These hyenas are much larger than the hyenas in Africa today. In fact, they were almost double the size and weight. On day 5, a new predator comes to challenge your authority. A cave lion. It's roughly 25% larger than a modern African lion. They are ambush hunters, patient and precise. A pride of 4 has been tracking you since the mammoth carcass, curious about this strange smelling bear that eats like nothing they've ever seen before. They approach at dusk, spread wide, in the classic flanking formation. You smell them long before they think they're in range. You don't run. You stand up a whole 6'6" and roar your most terrifying roar. The lions stop. This is not cave bear behaviour. Cave bears are large but passive, retreating when pressed. The lions hold their formation for a long tense moment. Then, slowly, the lead female retreats back. They move off into the tree line, and you watch them go. You continue to walk around to get a better understanding of your environment. You have started to get a bit used to the cold and the animals, but as you sneak through the forest, a familiar scent enters your nose. It's a bear. Sooner or later you are always going to meet one properly. He's enormous, a fully grown male cave bear. He smells you coming along before you see him, and he stands his ground at around 10 meters, doing the cave bear equivalent of crossing his arms. He's bigger than you, not by much, maybe 30 kilograms, but in bulk and height he is one of the largest land animals in this part of the world. He has a domed skull and a massive shoulder hump. You try to charge at him, but he reads it and pushes all his weight back into you. He hits you like a falling tree. The impact drives you sideways and onto the ground. You quickly regain your footing. You come back at him with everything you have, claws raking across his shoulder, and for a moment he truly realises your strength. He flinches and pulls back half a step, blood on the snow. Some of it's his. He shakes it off. The next 30 seconds are the hardest of your life. He is relentless in a way that predators rarely are. Cave bears don't fight like this normally, but this isn't a normal fight. This is his home, his life. He drives you backward again. You go down onto one side. You get up. You always get up, but slower this time. As soon as you stand up, he lunges at you with his claws and cuts your stomach open. You thud onto the snow, and you notice your stomach bleeding rapidly. Slowly you feel lightheaded, and your brain starts to slow down. You don't get up. The cave bear stands over you for a long time. He isn't aggressive about it. He doesn't roar or mark the sight or do any of the things a cave bear does after they're killed. He just stands there, breathing hard, his breath coming in long white clouds in the cold spring air. Then he walks slowly away from your dead body. You lasted 1 full season in a world that had no place for you. And you made a place anyway. You scared off lions, you fed on mammoths, you held a territory against animals that had millions of years and ice age experience behind them. The cave bear didn't beat you because he was stronger. He beat you because this was his world. And for a grizzly dropped into the deep past with no map, no rules, you could say that you did more than alright.